Hey guys, so I tell like it is. So I covered and many other gematria truth seekers out here in our community are saying that the Houston Astros, for whatever odd reason, are supposed to win this World Series because of the elements of water takes precedent over fire, because water gets rid of fire because of the fires that are happening in Los Angeles and because of the floods in Houston. But that is wrong. You have it all backwards. You have it all backwards. It's Houston that has the orange logo that represents fire, and it is the Dodgers in their blue logo that actually represents water. So you have it all backwards. It's the Dodger blue that represents water. It's Astro's orange that represents fire. This is the real symbolic element message that you have to keep in mind. This is the actual ritual. Like I said, ever since the start of the World Series, I predicted the biblical ritual of Genesis 7:4 to happen in this World Series. Countless other predictions that I have predicted, such as the Cavaliers ending their 52-year title drought. Keep in mind that prophecy equals 52. It is the gang out there of Freemasons and Zionists out there that rig and script the world of sports through biblical passages, through the books of Revelation, prophecy, and Genesis. In the book of Genesis 7-4, God warns the inhabitants of the earth that he is going to flood the earth in 7 days. It is Houston that suffered the floods. It is the Dodgers that are going to win their rigged and scripted 7th World Series title. It's still going to end in Game 6. I predicted the series to be at 2-2. Dodgers win the next game. The Astros win the next game. Already I have some pretty crazy people in my group that are saying that the Astros are going to sweep the next 3 games, which quite frankly is bullshit past a bullshit scale of 1 to 10. At the least, the series is going 6 to 7 games, but I still believe the series is going to end in 6 games. Game 6 is going to be the Dodgers' 88th home game of the season. Keep in mind, too, that the Dodgers last won the World Series in the year 88, the first World Series winner under President Trump. Trump equals 88. Trump likes winners like the Dodgers. He doesn't like losers like the Astros that don't win anything. He'd rather visit Magic Johnson. He'd rather visit the Dodgers. He'd rather have LA come visit him versus Houston. So even Donald Trump is laughing at you people that think Houston's going to win, because LA is where the satanic gang of Hollywood resides at. Hollywood is located in LA. Hollywood equals 48. Illuminati equals 48. All big numbers. Corporate equals 48. 48's a very special number to this game. It's rigged through the book of Revelation and Genesis. The Dodgers' 7th World Series title against the city that suffered the floods. It's all scripted, reenacted through the Bible. In other words, it is the Freemasons and the Zionists mocking you goy out there by rigging sports through the Bible. It's completely rigged and scripted by the numbers. The Dodgers are going to win this rigged and scripted World Series. It doesn't matter if I didn't get Game 2 right. Quite frankly, with Game 2, admittedly, I got a little bit ahead of myself. I didn't look at both scenarios for Game 2. The interpretive stage of gematria means everything. I was thinking Los Angeles would win its 113th game of the season at home because of the fact that Los Angeles, California equals 113. But the interpretive stage of gematria says it all. Los Angeles is at 112 wins right now, right as they head to Houston. They remain at 112 wins with the next 3 games at Houston. That was the real interpretation for yesterday, 113, probably related to the starter of Rich Hill, as I said with my Game 2 preview. My last video of this World Series, I practically said it all. It's pretty obvious you should get the water, fire elements right now. You should get the biblical prophecy of the floods happening 7 days later. You know, it's just Houston scores 7 runs in this written, scripted game, and that's all what this World Series is about. It's the fact that LA's winning their 7th World Series title and the floods happen 7 days later. The Dodgers scoring 6 runs this game. All that tells you is that the series is going to end in 6 games. The Dodgers will complete the postseason with a 11-2 record, because Houston in Gematria goes 112, and that's who they beat for the World Series title. Your world of sports, completely rigged and scripted by the numbers. I'll be back here for Game 5, breaking down Corey Seager's big game. Number 5, Corey Seager in Game 5. Look out for that too.